Okay. Hello, folks. And today we are going to do an interview with a very close friend and supporter of mine. His name is Garden Snake. But first, we have the intro. Okay, Garden Snake, welcome to the interview. I would just first like to say I
Hey,
am very happy that you are here, and I'm grateful that for all you have done for Varadale, and yeah, I
yeah,
think
thank you.
you
Pleasure to be here.
hmm for those who are just tuning in, the Garden Snake was Veradale's first ever subscriber outside of my personal family. He has been subscribed. He's one of long-term supporters and has been a big help to Veradale ever since the beginning. Um, Garden Snake, do you mind telling us when you first found Veradale and what was it like when you first came across the channel?
I think I found it sometime in late 2024, maybe, or early 2025. I think that's about right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I thought it was just interesting since at the time I was looking around for smaller channels and micronations, and so I just found them interesting. Um, I don't have like a micronation myself or have had any really serious micronational projects really. But I still find them kind of interesting. And I mean, I was looking for one that felt more substantial, and something more real than just a handful of like, was like
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
stereotypical like super cheap micronation
Mm-hmm.
videos.
Did you know about micronations before you came across the channel, or was it like a first time experience for you?
I'd known about micronations a lot. I've been involved in like a few before, but most of them were either like pretty exclusive with just like very personal, kind of private nation, which is fine, but
Mm-hmm.
not very easy to interface with. And either that or ones that died like in a week or so.
Yeah. Interesting. Um, what made you stick with Veradale?
Well, it was just more interesting. Like it felt more like intentional,
Okay.
Like I feel like even from the beginning, it
Yeah.
felt.
What?
I guess it had more. Oh, did I cut out?
I guess. Um. Yeah.
Sorry, I can repeat that. I was gonna say what made Verdale stand out was that I think when I found it, it kind of felt like it had more intention. I mean, back when I found it, it was still kind of blurry, a bit fuzzy, but it still
Yeah.
felt like it had some kind of actual goal and like, um, what's the word? Like passion behind it, I guess.
Okay. Um. You also have. Well, would you also mind sharing us a little bit about your about your YouTube channel, the Forgettable One? I was wondering if you might have anything because to those who are tuning in, the channel Garden Snake first commented on was called. Wait, you mind me sharing this, right? You mind me sharing this?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So a channel Garden Snake had was called the Forgettable One. Wondering if you'd be interested in telling us a little bit about that. If you
Sure. I mean, do you want anything like in specific or just like a general
general
overview?
overview.
All right. Well, so I started the channel in like late 2021. It's just kind of a little fun thing because I liked history and I was kind of starting to get into like that was like when I very first started liking like drawing, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and other stuff like that. And I was like, hey, I'll combine them, and I did. an uh
Okay.
sorry, I kind of lost my train of
No,
thought.
it's fine.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I scrolled the beginning channel and it was going good, but I don't know. I kind of haven't been working on it as much lately.
Yeah.
I actually have I wrote down a script for a new video. I don't know. It's just a lot different from the stuff I'm doing more recently, you know?
I think the last video you made on the channel, the April Fool's one, I think the animation improved a lot from the older video. So I think you have made improvements on that end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the older videos were
Yeah.
they were pretty rough, to say the least. Yeah.
You have improved a lot, which is
Yeah.
impressive. So you have been let's talk Science Center. What projects do you plan on working on in the future for the Science Center? Any ideas or anything that you would be interested in?
Oh, I do have one idea for another infographic. I don't know. I don't really want to spoil it, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how specific I can get.
Any hints or anything you want to hint towards?
Hints? I don't know. About form of fuel, I guess.
Interesting.
Another.
Okay. Any would there be any other projects you'd be interested in doing or related to the Science Center?
Infographics is the main focus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did do that rocket test. Do you remember?
I remember that. That was fun. Sorry, you go.
You can talk.
Yeah, and I was going to say personally, you documented it a little bit more because that seems really interesting.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do that much about it since it was like a thing with all my friends, and I didn't know if they would really be okay with me just sharing their pictures or anything. So it was kind of had to be kept a little like that, I guess. I didn't want to expose their privacy or anything.
That's fine.
But yeah, it was pretty fun though.
Okay. Let's stick on the Science Center for a little bit. Any future you just know to any future projects or if I were to suggest something for you, you'd be interested or?
Sure. I mean, you can suggest anything.
Okay. That's cool. I'll keep that in mind. What was your favorite thing you did so far in the Science Center? What was your favorite infographic thing?
Graphics. I mean, I feel like at the time, I liked the snake one a lot more since I don't know. I like snakes. They're pretty cool. But looking back retrospectively, I feel like the Atom one has aged a lot better. You know, I feel like that one it was a lot more in depth. I feel like, at least for me personally, since I'm not the greatest researcher of all time, but I feel like I did really try and look into it for that one.
Okay, I remember that was a good one. Oh, let's go there now. What inspired you to name yourself Garden Snake? Or at least I think you changed it to that snake. I still call you Garden Snake because that's what I'm used to. But what gave you the idea to name yourself that?
Well, actually, it was actually kind of a whole story.
Okay.
So for one, originally the name was called Gadsden Snake after an old colonial flag called the Gadsden flag.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a political thing. Because I created my account for this online country simulator game, which was pretty fun. I created a Discord account to join their server, and that was my nation's name. And it just kind of stuck. But eventually, I feel like naming it after a flag kind of feel a little more, like a little too political. So I was like, okay, I'll change it to something kind of similar, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of different across a few servers. Some it's just that snake, but in this one, since like everyone already called me Garden Snake, even after I changed it to that snake, because again, I'll just change it back to Garden Snake. So.
Mm-hmm. So, Garden Snake, can you tell me about all the jobs you have done? Because let me tell you, audience, this man's like the man of many hats within Veridale.
Yeah, I've done a lot of small things for Veridale and big things and just things, I guess. I don't need to specify the size. Sorry, that was kind of a weird tangent. Sorry, can I start over the question?
Yeah, you start over, yeah.
Right, sorry about that.
That's fine.
I was going to say, yeah, I've done quite a few things for Veridale. Number one, probably being head of the National Science Center, since that makes me one of the council members. That means I can have a vote on things. But other than that, I've also done a lot of ambassador work. I've been pretty frequently an ambassador. I've accompanied you on a lot of those calls with other nations, and just to give general support and things like that. And I also wrote that mutual ambassador agreement, just to kind of help streamline things a little bit. And oh yeah, well, besides that, I've also done a lot of I guess illustration work or drawing work, or I'm not sure what it'd be called, but just basically I draw things for Veridale sometimes. Like I drew that poster for the Halloween party, and I drew a bunch of things that I post in the art gallery, and then I drew that character, the little gator guy.
Yeah, in a way, you're kind of like Leonardo da Vinci. You're a scientist, an artist, and you do it for the nation that employs you. So yeah, where you're like the new Leonardo da Vinci. Maybe we should start calling you that, Leonardo the Snake, or something.
Yeah, I mean, I try. You know, I try.
Yeah, you're big support. Out of what were your thoughts on if you've read it so far, what were your thoughts on the new constitution I drafted up? If you have any suggestions or anything, I guess.
To be quite honest, I've been kind of busy, so I haven't gotten that far into it, but it seems good to me so far.
Okay.
But for like further now, so I have to finish it, you know?
Yeah, the goal with the Constitution is to make it as flexible and simple as possible. So we're not too rigid with the rules, but we have a vivid understanding of what to do. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of the things we'll just have to see with time, you know. Yeah. That's how most things they'll seem really good on paper and everyone agrees, but you know, just the test of time. That's all it'll take.
That's a good point.
You can refine it further.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, flexibility is definitely a good thing to focus on right now.
Yes. Trade. What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on that part of Veridale, like economy system? What do you think of it?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I think it's really cool that you guys are, like you and all the other nations are we're sending stuff to each other and receiving stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I haven't really, obviously I haven't been a decision maker for that since it's not my money.
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool, and I think, I don't know. That's all I can really say on that matter, I guess.
Would you want to participate in that in the future, or?
I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool to, I don't know, check it out maybe. I'll consider it. I mean,
yeah,
like I said, it's not like I said, it's not my money that's being traded, so it's not really
Yeah.
my place to
Yeah.
say where you can spend your money or not. But I don't know. It'd be kind of neat to,
Hmm.
I don't know, try to learn the ropes in the future. Maybe get involved in that.
Well, we have the trade authority. I think if you're aware, the guy who recently joined the Discord server. He
Yeah.
he's a very close friend of mine. Um, so hopefully he can help me with the trade stuff. But like I was more suggesting if you wanted to trade goods and services. Um, but if you,
Well, I guess I could like trade like hey, I'll draw something for you to like one of the other nations, and I don't know. I guess they could pay. I don't know. I've never really done something like that before. It feels kind of weird to
yeah,
charge for something I've done. It could just be a free trade.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I could just I could just draw something for them and they just have it because I don't really like selling stuff I've done. It feels kind of like I don't know.
Well, we have the new
Feels kind of
Esperance
mean.
new Esperance birthday is coming up in a few months. You know what we could do? I mean, obviously if you want to, you could gift new Esperance a drawing or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think good like I don't know, just a poster or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I think that'd be really good.
Mhm. What else? Do you have any like ideas on how you would want to improve Veridale or anything? Like anything anything in particular?
Hmm. I don't really have any like specific plans in mind.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, for me personally, I feel like it'd be kind of neat to have the council vote on more things since I feel like we haven't really voted on like anything really.
Yeah.
Or whenever we have, I feel like on the Discord server at least,
I guess
I'm like the main.
the problem with the council is there's only two council members, you and Garden Snake. I gave Bonigron a different role because I think the judge is should be a little bit more should be treated differently to the council, and as like a way to counterweight. Well, yeah, um,
Like a judiciary branch kind of.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, I think as of now we only have you and the VTA guy. So I think my hope is that we can get one or two more council members in the future. But I just a problem with the council, in my opinion, is I don't see it being used by more than Would
Yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah? Would you
It's like a.
Sorry, here you go.
All right, I would say it's like I think it'd be cool if we could vote more things, but at the same time, I get why that can't really be that practical, given we have like I said, only us two,
Yeah.
and so it's not really applicable right now. But I think that'd be nice for the future.
Mm-hmm. In the Constitution proposal, there is a section about how the ministries can function. Part of the ministries is that you can choose to govern how the ministry how you see fit. The council member of that ministry can choose to see how they would govern it as they see fit. So, I guess I'm asking you is how would you want to govern the ministry if you had more members join?
Mm. I don't know. I mean, like I said, we don't have anyone except me in there right now. So I feel like it's kind of feel more like I'll get, like we cross the bridge when we get there, I guess. I get that might not sound like the best thing, given, I don't know, probably be better at some foreplanning, but I feel like it might be better to kind of meet it in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
See how many people we get, see how enthusiastic they are for actually like participating, and I don't know, build from there, kind of. If we need more centralized or if a little bit of decentralization could work,
Yeah.
because because enthusiasm, that's what it is, you know. Like the people are enthusiastic, they really want to get in there and make a difference. And yeah, totally, some decentralization would go a long way. And but if it's just a lot of people who, I mean, they really aren't that committed. Which I'm not saying that's like bad. I'm not saying everyone has to be like a next founding father. I'm just saying like if they just don't really do anything, then it kind of needs to stay pretty centralized.
Mhm. Yeah, part of my goal as the marshal is to make sure everyone gets involved. Oh, that's a good topic question. What would you think I could do to what would you like to see more from the marshal to what do you think I could do to get people to get more involved, or like any complaints or anything?
Um, Not really. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how else you get anyone involved besides the YouTube channel and, like how you're doing already, just inviting like your personal friends on.
Yeah.
I just think it's just a matter of time, to be honest.
Okay.
And we need more people get involved.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's anything specific that I can think of right now that
Hmm.
I really need you to do any of that.
Well, if you want some insider information, I have been looking into talking to a guild in New Jersey about training for some fabrics and produce. So hopefully that will be completed in the future, and then I think maybe those guild members would want to join Baradale. That's just a thought at the moment, though.
Yeah, trade is great.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I think trade is like amazing, to be honest.
Hmm.
Like, now that I'm actually like really thinking about it, I mean, there's so many micronations. Hardly any of them can, well, exist for like even a year, let alone do like actual trade with like nations. I mean, I remember when you did that trade with New Esperance. I mean, he's all the way in like France, and we did like an international trade. Like that's insane to me, and that's amazing.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes.
And I just feel like doing things like this. I guess it, you know, further legitimizes Veridale, and I like the directions they're taking, kind of streamlining Veridale. That was like my main complaint beforehand, but getting like a constitution, kind of getting a firmer grasp on like the channel, I guess.
Hmm. What do you think of the reset?
Nothing I did.
Sorry, you go.
That was what I was talking about, getting like a firmer grasp,
Hmm.
which I guess that's a little vague saying that, but I mean like, well, streamlining it, like getting a sense of direction, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that interview. It was a little bit more different than what we normally do, but Garden Snake has been with us for so long and has been such a big support. I thought dedicating a video to him would be great. I hope you enjoyed the animation style, and if you have any feedback or anything, be sure to comment them down below. This is Veridale. Have a nice day.